riding mode, sport, DWC. Let's go 1. All right, off we go. Oh wow, immediately it doesn't want to do a wheelie. Okay, so first gear right off the bat. Let's try second. Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, this bike does not want to wheelie, doesn't want to hold them. It'll pull it up a little bit and then put it right back down. I mean, it's kind of nice, but that's just setting number 1. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I'm gonna see if I can ride one out with setting number 1 and go from there. Here, first gear. Nothing. That was full throttle. Okay, folks. So yeah, this bike sucks for wheelies. Oh, there's somebody behind me. So yeah, wheelie control set to 1 pretty much stops you from riding out wheelies. It'll let you do a little one, but it will not continue down that path. So I recommend, if you're going to be trying to ride out wheelies, second gear. I wouldn't try first because it snaps up really, really fast. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh well, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but to the folks out there trying to practice doing wheelies, I definitely recommend doing first gear, second gear with wheelie control on. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Anything higher than that, it's just gonna prevent the front tire from coming up at all. Yeah, that's kind of it right there. Anything more than a foot tall wheelie and the bike's just going to force you to put it back down. I held that wide open throttle at wheelie control set to 1 and it would not do it. Alright, so I've done some tests and I took the wheelie control up from off to setting number 1 and the bike would not ride out wheelies. I was able to pull the wheel off the ground about a foot, full throttle, first and second gear, and the bike would not ride it out. It would put it up and then immediately start choking off my throttle and put the front tire down. Not the worst thing, really good for practicing. It came up really easily and it came up pretty similarly to having wheelie control off. So it's actually a good spot to practice wheelie control set to 1. But if you want to practice riding out multi-gear wheelies, it's kind of sketchy, but you're gonna have to take the wheelie control off. Not highly recommended for those who are just starting to learn how to do wheelies on this bike. So, you know, take that word of caution. I'm not responsible for you guys binning your beautiful, beautiful machines. So I would like to give you a word of caution here that these bikes want to do wheelies. I see people saying, oh, it's got a hard time doing wheelies in second gear. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Honestly, it's full throttle until the wheel is about a foot in the air and then you start leaning off the throttle. Here, I'll show you. Second gear. And I'm going to keep my face very forward, keep my hand in view. I'll keep the dash in view as well. That way you can see exactly what's going on. I am whacking it full throttle. I'm at altitude, so let's try that again. Might need a little bit of a pull. Best RPM is going to be right around 6,000. That's where the bike is just going to punch. Here we go. I'm on Highway 9 up in Northern California. Beautiful, beautiful roads, beautiful cars, redwoods. Highly recommend if anyone's in the area, hit me up. Go for a little Hypermotard cruise. I think that'll be fun. Alright, here we go. Second gear, 6,000 RPM. That was a bit high. Probably should have covered the brake, but whatever. Ride this bike on the rear tire, come out of a turn, it's a lot of fun. Alright, hello Subaru. It's a Gronk, what up? For you before it gets a little straight. Whee! And normally I have a bit more power. I could do third gear wheelies, but you definitely need to pull. Cool it off a little bit. You have to limit your risk. If you know the road, go a little bit faster, but there's a certain amount of risk that I'm not willing to take. I'm usually riding at like 70-60%. Here. I bet there's a cop over here. That's about it. I mean, if you really want to start riding out wheelies, you have to take the wheelie control off. Learned that today. Wheelie control set to 1 is good to get the wheel off the ground, but after about a foot in the air, it's going to bring it back down, no matter how much throttle you give it. If you raise it up too high and get it to the balance point, I'll tell you this, any amount of wheelie control cannot save you. It's that at that point physics takes over and the electronics will not do a damn thing about it. Not from experience, but I've seen it, and trust me, it's not pretty. So practice first, second gear, practice on wheelie control number 1, get some wheelies on you, do a few hundred of them, you know, take your time, take a few months. You know, you're not going to be riding out wheelies for some time. It took me years. So enjoy yourself, enjoy the bike. This thing's a torque monster. I love it. And by all means, have fun. That's the point, you know? You don't have to be out here in racing suits and, you know, splitting lanes, going fast. You can just bop around. This bike loves it. Just bop, 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 bop. Have fun. If you're not having fun, what's the point? So, take care, guys. Ride safe. Enjoy yourselves. Do wheelies. Be a hooligan. It's what this bike is kind of made for. And have a good one. Peace out.